The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. Well, it looks like it's over for Bishop Whitehead, but it seems like Bishop Bling is still going to fight this thing. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? Before we start, let me go ahead and greet the people. What's up, Queen B Moore? What's up, Winnie? What's up, Judy? What's up, Casey? Who else we got? Denitria, thank you for holding it down. Shout out to you, Valerie. I think you're the Valerie I don't like, so you might get blocked. But what's up, Miss Buzz? How you doing? You know I'm on it today. Y'all know how I am. What's up? Yes, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If this is your first time here, welcome. If it's your last time here, it is what it is. You know, I can't be mad. Oh, there's my phone timing out again. What's up, Miss Darnell? So yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm pretty sure you do because it happened yesterday. So Bishop Whitehead was convicted. I believe it's over 40 counts. Basically, wire fraud, extortion, lying to the FBI. Very extensive. And, you know, I don't think anybody thought he was innocent. Did anybody in here think that he was innocent? Yes or no? Did you think that Bishop Whitehead was innocent? We knew it was over for him. He's facing up to 45 years in jail. 45 years in jail. No, he's out because he actually went live. So I'm going to go ahead and play you guys his live. So his lawyer is appealing it. But the sentencing is still set for July 1st. Right. We all thought he was, yeah. So it's set for 5 counts. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jessica. I got it mixed up with the 45 up to 45 years. I'm sorry. I'll put a little, hey, I ain't going to say it can't be possible, but it could be possible. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that. But yeah. Now, something that was interesting, and the reason why I'm bringing up Eric Adams, the mayor of New York, is because you can't forget Bishop Whitehead has always said that's his mentor. That's his mentor. Bishop Whitehead said, this case and everything has nothing to do with him. The reason why they're taking him down is because he refused to be an informant for the FBI and go against Eric Adams. So we're going to go ahead and play this live, and then we're going to go ahead and discuss it. Y'all ready? All right, get your popcorn ready. You ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
I just want to talk to you guys for a little bit. Hey, how y'all doing? How you doing? I'm good. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. I am good. Amen. God is amazing. And like I said this last night. I didn't save the video, but I want y'all to understand that God is still God. Right? I want you to understand that God is still God, and the enemy wants you to give up on God. Right? And I'm not going to do that. So y'all share this because I'm going on here and I'm going to say what I have to say. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of speculations, but I'm not going to talk too much about it. I just want to I just want to say what I have to say and then get on out your way. Hold on one second. All right, so everybody's asking me, right? Everybody's asking me, Bishop, what happened? What's going on? What in the world is going on? And you guys know that I was on trial. I was on federal trial, and I was found guilty yesterday. And of course, my team, me and my attorneys, we're going to appeal the matter. Okay. One of the things is that, you know, the media is going to put out there what they want to place out there. Okay. They're going to put out there. They're going to try to make this thing look the way they want to make it look. But I just want to tell you guys, I couldn't really talk about this while we was on trial, but I want to tell you guys why Bishop Whitehead was on trial. Okay. I want you guys to pay close attention. I want you to play close attention to what I'm saying to you. And I need you to understand, right, that you guys have the ability. You have the ability to research. There's something called PACER, okay? There's something called PACER, okay? Y'all write that down. It's called PACER. You can sign up for PACER, and when you sign up for PACER, you can type in my name, and you will be able to see every motion that was filed, okay? Everything that was filed from the defendant, me, and the prosecution, okay? Stop listening to all of these social media platforms and the media, right? Stop listening to them, you guys. Do your own research, right? Because you guys are sitting here. I'm getting so many different inboxes and stuff that my team is telling me about. People are laughing and people are saying you're going to jail and people are saying this and that. You know, I stand on my innocence, right? I'm innocent of all charges. However, if you guys read, you'll be able to see that I'm innocent. Now, why? And I want to be clear with this, y'all. I want to be really clear. Why was Bishop Whitehead on trial? Okay? Why was Bishop Whitehead on trial? This was not about Bishop Whitehead, y'all. This was politically driven. This was about Mayor Eric Adams, okay? And let me explain this to you. Everybody knows that me and the mayor were close. He was a mentor of mine. And I was targeted. On June the 8th, the FBI came to my house, and I was going out for my morning walk. And he jumped out on me and said to me that I wasn't arrested. I wasn't under arrest. But they had a search warrant to take my phone. Within the search warrant had everything to do with the mayor. See, these are the things that you guys don't know. Everything to do with the mayor. And what they said to me was, we don't want you. We want the mayor of New York. That's what happened. I have the videos with the surveillance on my home. And I need y'all to understand that this was politically driven. And just because I was not going to be a federal informant.
Now, here's the thing, Bishop Whitehead. What does that have to do with the lady that you extorted money from? Actually, that you basically lied to her and told her that you was using it for something, but you used it on, you know, your luxury lifestyle. That $90,000 you stole from that lady for her retirement. The $500,000 that you stole from a businessman, I believe he was like a mechanic or something like that, that you stole the $500,000 for, and you told him basically you could get him, you know, you could leverage your relationship with Eric Adams to get him. So yeah, so it's a lot that he was doing. And thank you, Jessica, for bringing up that part. But yeah, according to the text messages, it didn't seem like they were actually that close. But I mean, they have been pictured together. There was time in like 2016, he was around. I don't know what you call it, but Eric Adams was something like the Brooklyn governor or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and play part 2 while I try to figure out what he was.
Federal informant against the mayor of New York. The FBI said they was going to make my life a living hell. And that's what you guys are seeing. That's it. Period. Point blank. So we're going to be appealing this. And we're going to do what we have to do. But I need y'all to understand that you can't in one breath say no justice, no peace. And then you don't even get the whole story. And everybody's sending me to prison. Everybody's saying I robbed this person and robbed that person and robbed this person. Right? Research, y'all. Research. All you have to do is research. Go on Pacer. Put my name in there. And look at the court documents. That's all you have to do. So I ask you guys to really be sensitive that I have children that look at your posts. And I've never done anything to you guys, right? And I'm still a man of God, and I still preach the word of God, no matter what you guys think. But what if, just say what if I'm not guilty, right? What if? I need y'all to understand that this trial was just another round in the fight. That's all it was, another round in the fight. But the fight is not over, y'all. And I'm not going to let anybody discourage me. And I really don't care what people are saying. But I want y'all to understand that this didn't have nothing to do with me. It was an attack on the mayor of New York City. And I declined not to be an informant against the mayor of the city. And he's not even doing nothing, right? They want information. They wanted information. They wanted me to be against him and close to him. And anyway, y'all know what it is. I ain't never been an informant in my life. And I ain't starting now. So I want y'all to truly understand, right? I want you to truly understand that God is still God. God is still God. God is still God, y'all. Right? And there's a lot of mean people out here. There is a there's a lot of mean people out here, but I'm not one of them. So I'm just asking you guys, keep me in your prayers. God is the greatest. And I want you to understand that I am innocent. 10 toes down, y'all. 10 toes down. The bishop is 10 toes down. And I know it looked crazy right now. I know I was found guilty, but there's more to the story. There's more to the story. And I just want y'all to understand. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. There's more to the story. So we need to be praying for our leaders. Pray for me, y'all. Even if you feel that I've done something wrong, pray for me. But I will not be an informant against the mayor of New York. And that's just what it was. All right? And they told me that they was going to make my life a living hell. So this is all documented. This all came out. And you can do your own research. But I'm standing 10 toes down. And y'all be encouraged as I'm going to be encouraged. Right? And I want y'all to get an understanding that if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for everything. Period, point blank. Just look at the charges. Do your research and ask yourself, does this make sense? That's all I ask you. That's all I ask you. I don't got a lot of y'all. I don't know most of you. You guys follow me. But does this make sense? Love y'all so much. Stay focused and stay firm. Trust and believe that it ain't over. The appeal is coming and we're going to do what we got to do. 10 toes down. God bless y'all.
Now, according to him, it would seem like the FBI is trying to extort him, right? That's the basically, y'all, that's the way you're framing it, that the FBI is trying to extort him. But if that was the case and he said he has his proof, it's on camera and everything like that, well, that wasn't the piece of evidence that your lawyer had presented to the court? Like, you didn't think about presenting that evidence? Like, I don't know what you were holding out for. You definitely don't want to hold out on that. That was key, but that wouldn't make a difference here nor there because you stole money from these people. It was evident. When you got robbed, there was only 9 people when you got robbed. 9 people in your church. And there continues to be empty seats in your church. I actually don't think it's open anymore, y'all. Is his church even still open? I don't even think it's open anymore. I know there was some controversy about who actually owned the building and stuff like that. I don't even think it's open no more. So yeah, so we knew something was shady. Ain't nobody thought you was doing anything legit. Come on now. Okay, no, okay, yeah. Nobody thought he was legit. And I want to say something too. I think if anything, I think he's trying to throw a bone, or not warn Eric Adams, but almost throw a bone to him, like, hey, they coming for your ass too. That's the way I'm taking it. Not, oh, I wanted to defend my friend and all this other stuff. You throwing a bone to him, because if anything, if your friend is innocent, you wouldn't even mention about him, that they're trying to go after him, or they trying to get him, or anything like that. You wouldn't even mention that. And again, you were on trial, not Eric Adams. Eric Adams, the reason why his phone was seized, and then I think like a couple of weeks ago, one of his aides, like for like the Asian outreach, they worked in that department with, how you have a group like for blacks, the Asians, Hispanics. So it was the Asian sector. I forgot what the lady did, but she worked as an aide, and they just seized her phone and stuff like that. And if you guys remember, in November, they seized Eric Adams' 2 phones and then 1 iPad as well too. Basically, what's going on is that they believe that, or they're looking into to see if that Turkish government benefited from his election win, like, basically siphoning money and those kind of things. Now he is getting support from the Turkish community, but it's something about, and I can't explain it into layman's terms, but something about, did it benefit the Turkish government, because that's illegal. But moving on from that, I do want to play you guys this TikTok. And the way I believe that they did have a relationship, and I don't mean in that way, but I believe they had some kind of partnership, because the way Eric Adams sounds is just like the Bling Bling Bishop. Let me go ahead and play it for you guys. This is a TikTok.
I like to admit it, but I know
This
you
is
get on
Eric
your
Adams.
knees and pray every night. Thank God Eric is the mayor of our city. You know that? You're able to ride your little bike safely through our city. No one is coming at you. You're able to hang out in the restaurants. You know. You're able to enjoy your little restaurants. You're able to, I made your career. You get so many first page stories from me. You are so excited about
He's
covering
talking to the media.
You are so excited covering me. You don't know what to do. Okay.
Thank you.
Now, what it reminded me of, the reason why I played that, what it reminded me of, remember he was on he hopped on the live with Larry Reed and that other lady, and he was just going off on them and stuff like that. I was all like, I hear like little similarities. Now, he wasn't calling nobody fat or Biggie Smalls or anything like that, but I hear like similarities in the way they speak. But it could just because of where they're from. But hey, it could be a stretch or not. I don't know. But anyway, another question some people ask, like, if he was in jail. Obviously, he's not in jail. Talking about Bishop Whitehead, he's not in jail now. But he mentioned something about, think of his children and stuff. Like, well, when you were extorting people for money, did you think about your children then? Like, you got to go to jail. Like, that's on top. Like, you have to go to jail. Like, yeah, your children are probably going to miss you, but you did something wrong. And you have to face the consequences. That's it. Like, it ain't no science to this. That whole, Eric, they're trying to go after Eric Adams and all this other stuff. That has nothing to do with what you did. Eric would have been listed in there. He would have been listed in the lawsuit as somebody that did something to you. He wasn't. What's up, Octavius? I see you in the building. He was acting a whole fool on these streets. Yeah, and we've seen the way he acted, I'm sure Eric Adams has done some dirt too, maybe a one hand wash and the other. Yeah. Now, I will say that this is conspiracy theory. I just want to say that conspiracy theory. Could there be some stuff that Eric Adams did? Yeah, there definitely could be some stuff that he has done. And I believe that, when you have people with money or hang out in a certain political, because, politics is dirty. Let's not pretend it's not. Politics is all dirty. So you have people that hang around in that political sphere. Yeah, they probably have done some shit. But now, the stuff that Eric has done, is it criminal? Can he go to jail for it? I don't know. But we know this fool right here. Yeah. And I think because I think it was Daniel who said he was probably stalking Eric. And that possibly could be. He possibly was around certain areas and at certain events to try to, rub elbows with people. There's people who clout chase. I believe that's what the bishop was, clout chasing. There's a lot of people who will clout chase and basically follow somebody around, show up at events, try to always talk to them and be around in that circle. That possibly could be the situation as well, too. I definitely think, yeah, more than likely that's the situation. According to the court papers, Eric did not respond one time to him, and else you could have gone down. Right. Eric Adams is in trouble with the Biden administration. Eric complained about the homelessness and said New York would not make it as a sanctuary city. Well, I know basically Eric Adams blamed the cut. Remember the 5% cuts and he's cutting education, a whole bunch of public services and stuff like that. And so he's blaming it on the migrant situation. But as I understand, the migrant situation does not equate to why he's making the cuts. I heard we can go down that rabbit hole another show, but I heard it's more to him making those cuts than just that situation. But that's here. And another thing too, the federal budget versus what's going to, yeah, it's a whole lot, and especially with those debit cards and stuff like that. Yeah, the library, but yeah, the libraries are going to be closed on Sunday now, or are they already closed? I'm not a New York resident, so I don't know. Are the libraries already closed on Sunday? Sounds like a smart man. I will admit to being associated with him either. Oh, yeah, definitely. Lachelle, he probably knew that was a sinking ship. He probably knew that was a sinking ship, and he was all like, yeah, I ain't attaching to you. You probably had my phone number. You know what I mean? Oh, you have my phone number. Boom. You probably text me or you hit me up every now and then, but we weren't cool like that. I mean, we all got people in our phones or who have our phone number that we don't really rock with, or not rock with necessarily, but we don't talk to every day. They can just literally hit us up, and then that could be it. Our mayor and his earring, always embarrassing the city. Eric is still under investigation for the number of issues the company keeps in that Whithead. No surprise here. Yeah. Last week, the feds raided Eric Adams' staff. Yes, I did mention that passport. Yeah, so there's a lot going on. And like I said, Eric is in trouble off of, whether or not his election has benefited the Turkish government. We know that he is backed by the Turkish community, but did it benefit their government? So that's what he's being investigated and looked into. So I mean, Eric, and to that, I don't know if Eric is guilty, but I mean, when Whitehead is still trying to associate himself and still trying to draw a connection with each other and stuff like that, yeah, it looks kind of suspicious. It looks kind of suspicious. But again, Eric ain't gonna say shit about no Whitehead. He's not gonna mention it because that's gonna draw more attention to him. When somebody is sinking, you let them sink. You don't go try to save them. Trust me, I know firsthand when a ship is sinking, don't go save it because you're going to end up drowning too. And trust me, I can't swim, and I have drowned a lot of times, and y'all had to pull me. Y'all had to pull me out that hole. If you know, you know. Jessica know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna keep I ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole, but Jessica know what I'm talking about. But anyway, you guys, let me know what you guys thought of the show. Also, if you're the replay crew, go ahead and leave a comment. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. We'll have more updates as it go along. I'm pretty sure Bishop Whitehead is going to still be going live and stuff like that. So there's going to be more to this story. And the sentencing is still scheduled for July 1st. Even though they're doing an appeal, it's still scheduled for July 1st. So we'll see what happens. All right, y'all. We out of here. Deuces. Love y'all. And then, of course, when I hit the button, don't work.